My name is Renee Torio. I am currently a senior at Boston University. I study psychology in the College of Arts and Sciences with minors in speech, language, and hearing sciences in Sargent College and vocal performance in the College of Fine Arts. And I am from Holliston, Massachusetts. So I came into BU knowing that I wanted to do psychology and something with music. I initially actually was going for more of a dual degree path with classical vocal performance and psychology, and then a little bit later on I had decided that I wanted to focus on psychology as my major and pursue music as a minor, so that way I could have a little bit more time to explore the options within the psychology major. And then a little bit later on, actually through a course that I had to take for the Hub, the Introduction to Speech, Language, and Hearing Sciences course, I decided that that was an area that I was really interested in. So I decided to pursue that minor as well. And it turns out that it actually ended up complementing my research interests too. So that's kind of why I stuck with it. And I feel like the three things that I study kind of all intersect and complement each other, which is really cool. Since my sophomore year, so fall 2021, I have been a research assistant in the Biobehavioral and Social Emotional Development Lab under Dr. Nicholas Wagner in the psychology department. And I had initially gotten into that because I wanted to gain a little bit more research experience during my time here at BU, and the interests of the lab really line up with my clinical interests of working with kids and kind of learning a little bit more about their development and kind of their families and language and a lot of different factors that contribute to how children grow up and how they develop. I then pursued a project through the Undergraduate Research Opportunities Program to look a little bit more about child attachment and language usage with their caregivers. And then that this year turned into a proposal and eventual completion of an honors thesis within the Department of Psychological and Brain Sciences. When I was a freshman, I was looking for internship opportunities, and I actually found Call to Talk on Handshake. Call to Talk is a kind of mental health line and crisis line that's based in Framingham, Massachusetts. It operates out of an in-person call center, and then we receive calls all across the area, as well as calls from the National Suicide Hotline that are in the area. In that position, I completed that internship, and then sometimes I go back and I volunteer on school breaks because it's close to where I live in Holliston. I have really been able to grow in my empathetic listening skills and also kind of basic crisis intervention skills and risk assessment. One recent memory that was really special was when we competed at the semifinals of the ICCA competitions, the International Championship of Collegiate Acapella. It's kind of like Pitch Perfect. It's actually kind of the one that's actually in the movie where they all have individual microphones and they're doing choreography. We got to make it to the semifinal round for the first time to my knowledge ever, which was really amazing. We had done the quarterfinal competition, which is the one before that, in 2023, as well as in 2019 before I joined the group. And it was really amazing to get a chance to perform at Berkeley Performance Center to a sold out audience, and also just to get to interact with other groups in the community and kind of in the whole Northeast region that were really amazing. And I found especially that beyond just like the performance qualities and kind of working on our musical skills, I feel like we really grew closer as a group through that experience and through preparing for the competition. And I have found some of my best friends at BU through the Allegrettos, so it's been really special to get to kind of experience that friendship in a lot of different ways, whether it be concerts or competitions or recording our music, so it's been awesome. I am currently figuring out which graduate program I want to attend. I applied for a lot of different programs in clinical mental health counseling to get my master's in clinical mental health counseling. It is likely that I'm going to go to UNC Chapel Hill for clinical mental health counseling. I kind of want to use my graduate education to explore more settings that I can work in and see, what I'm interested in and what I can do, and what really works for me and my skill set. And I do see myself at the same time working in a variety of settings and really getting a lot of different experiences throughout my career. I think that's kind of tracked through my undergraduate time too, where I've kind of just seeked out a lot of different opportunities. But I specifically really want to work with children and adolescents.